What's up, everyone? Sean here from Crypto on Cause Investing, back with another token review. So I think it goes without saying that we're all tired of getting into launch after launch just to get scammed, just to get rug pulled, just to get dumped on. So the token that I'm bringing you guys tonight is a token that I'm super excited about, and it actually can solve the problem of getting dumped on, of getting rug pulled. But let's go ahead, check it out, hop in and see what they're all about. So you hop on over to ExxPad, ExxPad.com. So invest in cryptocurrency token pre-sales with confidence. Let's go down, check out the website a little bit. So here is the pad. We're actually going to touch on this at the end, kind of check it out, get you to see the look of it. So how to purchase tokens on ExxPad. And we're going to go into detail on all of this, but we're just doing a quick rundown of the website. So you buy ExxPad tokens, which is their native token soon to launch. You stake the ExxPad tokens, and then you're able to buy in the pre-sale at that point. Escape the scammers, huge opportunities, and take control. So there's going to be a DAO that allows people to be a part of voting to see which projects get launched on the platform. Come down here and kind of compares everything to everyone from Presale, DXale. Those are the two that I'm familiar with. Pretty much what I expected. An X next to basically everything except transparency. So, that's about what I expected. But let's hop in and talk some more detail of the project. So, terms for participating in the IDO. So, this is for the projects that want to launch on ExxPad. This is what their requirements are. Not you as an investor. We're going to get to you, but this is what the projects require. So, basically, number one is you have to remain exclusive, meaning that your token only launches on ExxPad and ExxPad alone. You can't do multiple launches with multiple LPs across all kinds of different places. Number two, liquidity locked for at least 6 months, which is great. From launch, liquidity is going to be locked, so you don't have to worry about them pulling LP, rugging the LP, any of that stuff. So minimum total liquidity, at least 65% of the funds raised must go towards liquidity to ensure long-term stability and prevent volatility. So most of the places like Presale, they only require you to put 51%. Don't quote me on that, but I'm almost positive they only require you to put 51% towards liquidity. Well, ExxPad is going to require 65% of the funds raised to go towards liquidity. So easy math. You raise 100,000, 65,000 of it go towards the LP. So where someone on Presale, you raise 100,000, they only have to put 51,000 towards the LP, and they're able to keep the other 49K. All right, so fundraising goals are in stages of 50, 75, and 100K. We have a predetermined amount of funds that projects can choose from. Projects can choose to raise either 50, 75, or 100K, and each package has a minimum requirement. I kind of like that they predetermine the amounts. They don't just let you choose some crazy amount like 1,500, 2,000. I like how it's predetermined. I really like that. So a total of one project sale in 3 days. So that means one project will launch every 3 days at the absolute most. Again, Presale has so many projects every single day. Forget about day, every single hour probably, that no project gets to shine. So if you actually get on ExxPad, you have that exclusive window basically for 3 days for them to promote your project. You're the only project going, and you'll get that full recognition. So exchange price equals DEX price. The price at which your project sells on ExxPad must be the same as the price listed on the DEX to prevent price manipulation, which is great. So we have a vesting period of 7 days. This means that you can withdraw only 50% of the total funds raised and another 50% after 7 days. So that basically from day one, when all those funds are raised, they don't get their hands on that. So the way Presale works, for example, is you raise 100K, you put 51% towards LP, that other 49,000 comes right back to you. So that fee gets taken out of that 49K. It's the 4%, 5%, I forget what it is. I have launched projects on Presale. But all that minus the fee comes back to you. So that 42,000, boom, hits your wallet, and technically you're free to do whatever you want with. So here they don't give you access to those total funds, which again, if you're looking to scam, this isn't the site to come on. So if a project is launching on the site, chances are they are on the up and up from the beginning. All right. So that's what was required of the projects that are coming in. So what's required of you as the investor? So a minimum vesting period of 3 days for investors. Investors must vest their tokens for at least 3 days before selling to ensure stability and avoid a sudden dump. Investments will be withdrawn in percentages. Investors will be able to claim their investment in fractions, 40%, 30%, and 30%. So while you can't pull your funds day one, this actually helps protect the project itself. Again, it stops dumping. What happens when something launches on from Presale? It launches, it goes up for an hour, and then boom, straight down. It's a lot of times the project's over after that. So this launchpad actually gives the project a chance to be able to do something and a chance to make moves, because so many people launch projects with even the best of intentions. But all the investors in this space, we're so used to getting ripped off, so used to getting scammed, that when we get that 2x, that 3x, we take our money and run, even if it's the project with the best intentions, because we truly don't know that. So this kind of makes it to where they can't rug you, but you can also destroy the project on day one, which I really like. So we got refund policy, optional refund for project investors. To ensure transparency and fairness, we have a refund policy in place for our pre-sale investors if a project fails to deliver as expected. We do partial refunds using a maximum of 17.5% of the total raised amount from the balance we have remaining if the following scenarios occur. So malicious or fraudulent activity, or nonchalant or unserious project owner. So obviously, if anything fraudulent happens, or if a project owner just isn't living up to what they claimed they were, that's how refunds could get issued. So how is it 17%? So they do the math right here to show you how they get that 17%. And then eligibility for refund. Obviously, the investor must have anticipated in the pre-sale in order to get a refund. Resales will only be given to general rank stakers, and the investors must hold a minimum of 50% of the tokens they bought during the pre-sale. So in order to get your refund, you have to hold at least half your bag, which again, I don't have a problem with this. This launchpad is setting everything up to make sure the project owner does what they're supposed to do and the investor does what they're supposed to do. It kind of makes everything fair and equal and gives the project the best chance to thrive and the investor the best chance to make money over time, which I love. So ExxPad offers a decentralized staking system that divides participants into ranks based on their stake amount and staking period. Each participant is guaranteed to receive a proportionate share of the allocation on each project launched on ExxPad based on their rank. So, rank system for staking contracts. A minimum stake of 5,000 tokens, a minimum staking period of 30 days, and a maximum allocation of 500 USDT. So that is the general. Then you have the kernel. Minimum stake of 3,000 tokens for 30 days with 300. Then you have major. 1,000 tokens, 30 days, 200 USD. Captain, 500 tokens, 30 days, 100 USDT. So ExxPad is dedicated to promoting credible and well-designed cryptocurrency projects while also offering investors a secure and reliable platform to invest in them. We contend that these terms are imperative to attain this project, and we extend an invitation to earnest projects and investors to collaborate with us. So this is where you would go to see about staking. If you've been in DeFi for any period of time, staking is pretty much the same. I don't want to waste too much time talking about staking. It's pretty standard, but you would come to this section of the website if you are in doubt. If you don't know what you're doing, always contact a dev. Shoot, you can even contact me. I'd be more than willing to help you. My DMs are always open, but that's how you will stake. All right, so step-by-step guide to participate in IDOs on ExxPad. In this guide, we will walk you step-by-step on how to participate in an IDO on ExxPad. So let's go down and see what we have to do. It's pretty simple. We're going to go over each step. So purchase ExxPad tokens, which is the native token, which is about to be launched in the next day. So you actually purchase it. Then before you could buy or get involved in the launch, you go ahead and stake. Then the whitelisting process. After you've done that, you go through the whitelisting process for the IDO you want to participate in, navigate to the specific IDO page on ExxPad platform, and click on the Request Whitelist button. To be added to the whitelist, stake your ExxPad tokens before the whitelist deadline and complete any additional requirements set by the IDO project. So pretty simple. Buy the tokens, stake the tokens, apply for the whitelist. Obviously, you're waiting for the IDO to start. Just sit back and you wait. Make sure that you know the time, have an alarm set, whatever you have to do. Once the sale is live, you purchase your IDO tokens by entering an amount and clicking buy. It's pretty straightforward. If you ever use the Launchpad, it's super simple. Claiming the tokens, you're basically just going to come back to the Launchpad. You're going to hit claim, At that point, the tokens will be sent to your wallet. All you have to do is add the contract address to your wallet. Then obviously you sit back, you monitor your investment. Let's hop on over, see what the Launchpad actually looks like. So we have live, upcoming, ending. We have staking over here. So this is the tokens. You have upcoming, you have one active, you have the goal. So pretty clean Launchpad, easy to navigate. So let's go ahead and check out the Launchpad. I'm sorry, the pre-sale for the token itself. So that was the Launchpad. The native token that we're talking about here will be launching in 1 day and 10 hours, 38 minutes, 42 seconds to be exact. So let's go down, look at a little bit of the details. The total supply is going to be 10 million tokens for pre-sale, which means the tokens available to buy at pre-sale is 10,300,000 tokens for liquidity. So this is going to be the tokens that are sent to the LP. We have 1,114,350. So at pre-sale, 1 BNB. So for every 1 BNB you invest, you're going to receive 23,000 ExxPad tokens. The initial market cap is 48,904. Soft cap of 50 BNB and a hard cap of 100 BNB. Very reasonable. Should be able to attain those numbers. It's not drastic. That's actually about where you want to see. Any unsold tokens will be burned, which is absolutely awesome. Anyone that follows this channel knows that I love burning tokens. It's what I love doing in my projects. It's what I love that projects I'm invested in do. But yeah, that's the rundown of the Launchpad itself and the token that's going to be launching in a little bit over a day. But as I said, it's a really cool concept. It's what the space needs. The space needs more Launchpads like this. We need every Launchpad out there to have safeguards against rugging. You want to launch on our Launchpad, you put in safeguards to where it's impossible to rugs. It will keep the scammers away. It'll make the space a lot more fun, a lot more safer. And overall, the safer we are, the more money that's going to come into DeFi. The more money that comes into DeFi, the more money that everyone can make and the more money that there is to launch projects, launch businesses, do all that different kind of stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and link everything down below in the description, website, Telegram. Go ahead. Of course, I'm not giving financial advice. Do all your own research. This is just a starting point for that research. But again, I highly recommend you go check out this project. I'm absolutely loving what I see. But if you haven't done so, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're growing. We're closing in on that 2,000 mark for subscribers. Everything is going great. But until next time, trade safe.